the work that we can do in this next profound the work that we can do in this next 5 year or 10 year or 15 year can not only have an impact on their lives, cannot only impact on their lives and the lives of the children, but in the fact of the lives and the life of the children of their children, but in fact the lives of every human who is going to walk the face of the planet in the end of the time, and for the millions of species also, and for millions of these species also. So that's our mission, and we are eager, eager to eager to get tens of thousands of schools around the world to get globally involved. We have translated our website in Hindi. We have translated our website in Hindi, and we have the resources to support teachers, and we have resources to support teachers. But the basic idea is the bottom conversation. But the basic idea is the bottom up conversation, tapping into the existing concern of the existing communities toward helpful solution. But the basic idea is the bottom up conversation, tapping into the existing concerns of the existing communities toward helpful solution. So I am very eager to get your take on this, on how this might work. So I'm very eager. So I'm very eager to get your take on how this might work and how to identify the basic issues and find out what the basic obstacles are, and how to identify the basic issues and find out what the basic obstacles are. Interruption. I am very glad to be speaking to you, Dr. Ibar, and I really happy to talk to someone like you who has put in so much interest and effort in this most important area facing all of us, the entire humankind. And yes, as you said, it is very critical juncture for this generation, and rather for the history of mankind generally. We might use this crisis to bring about a rather fundamental. We might use this crisis to bring about a rather fundamental shift in our consciousness, in the way we live, the way we approach life, the way we approach each other, the way we approach natural resources, or we could just squander this opportunity. And this worst case scenario is we might just move toward our own occupation, just move toward our own occupation. But yes, as you put so much emphasis on hope, obviously we have to understand that our basic nature, our fundamental nature is of wisdom and understanding, and that's what we must start stand with, and that's what we must stand with, stand with, stand by. And that's where we stand. I will straight away introduce you to my position on this. See, it's a man-made thing, right? It's a man-made thing, right? When we talk of climate change, the word anthropogenic is the most important. It's a basic thing. But I am create, recreating, recreating, but I am recreating because that's the thing. We give we give the least attention on to. We are treating climate change as if it is something outside of us, as if some asteroid from outer space come over and delivered all the gases and swept all that heat in our atmosphere. I want all of us to pay attention to the fact that we have done it. It is our reaction, and every action is representative of the state of the matter. We are in a particular we are in a particular state internally, and therefore we are doing what we are doing externally. The work we can do in the work that we can do in the next 5 years or 10 years or 15 years, you can not only have an impact on their life, you can have an impact on their life and the lives and the lives of their children. Impact on their lives and the lives of their children, but impact their lives, the lives, the lives of every human who is going to walk the face of the planet. But the fact, but in fact, the lives of the of every human who is going to walk the face of the planet until the end of the time, until the end of the time, and for the millions of species also, and for the millions of species also. 15 lives of their children, but in fact the lives of every human who is going to walk, walk the face, walk, going to walk, who is going to walk the face of the planet, walk the face of the planet until the end of the until the end of the until and for the millions of species, millions, लाखों species मतलब जीव लाखों प्रजातियों के भी. So that's our mission, and we are eager to get tens of thousands of schools around the world to get globally involved. शामिल होना चाहिए शामिल. We have translated our website in Hindi, and we have the resources, and we have translated, and we have the resources to support teachers. but the basic idea is the bottom conversation, bottom bottom up conversation, bottom conversation. Tapping into the existing concern. Existing concerns of the existing communities, existing communities toward helpful solution. So, I'm very eager to get your take on how this might work, might work, and how to identify how this might work, how to identify the basic issues and find out the basic issues and find out what the basic obstacles are and find out what the basic obstacles obstacles are. Acharya Prashant, I'm very glad to be speaking to you. I'm very glad to speak to you, Dr. Ivan, and I'm really happy to talk to someone like you who has put so much of interest and effort in this most important area facing all of us, facing all of the entire humankind. And yes, as you said, it's very critical. It's very critical. It's very critical. Very critical. Very critical. Juncture. Juncture for this generation, and whether for the history of mankind, and whether for the history in general, and whether for the history of mankind in general. We might use this. We might. We might. We might use this. We might use this crisis we might use this crisis बाद में we might use this crisis to bring about or rather fundamental we might use this crisis to bring about rather fundamental shift rather fundamental is in our consciousness. Rather fundamental shifts in our consciousness, in our consciousness. our consciousness, in the way we live, the way we approach life, the way we approach each other, approach each other, the way we approach natural resources, our or we could just squander natural resources. We could just squander. We could just squander this opportunity, and the worst case scenario, is we might just move forward. Our own obligation, obligation, obligation. And this worst case scenario worst case scenario is we might just move toward our own obliteration. But yes, as we put so much emphasis of as we put so much emphasis on hope. On hope. Obviously, we have to understand that our nature. Obviously, we have to understand that our basic nature, our fundamental nature, fundamental, fundamental nature is of wisdom, wisdom and understanding, and that's what we must stand by. And that's where we stand. I will straight, I will straight, I will straight away introduce you, to my position on this. See, it's a madman thing, right? We when we talk of climate change, the word anthropogenic is the most important. Anthropogenic. Manuscript anthropogenic is the most important. It's a basic thing, but I am creative. because that's the thing we give the least attention to. To. We are treating climate change, but treat climate change as if it's something outside of us. We are treating climate change as it is something outside, as if it is as it as if it is something outside of us, as if some asteroid from outer space came over and delivered all the gases and trapped all the heat in our atmosphere. Trapped all the heat in our atmosphere. I want all of us to pay attention. I want to pay attention to the fact that we have done it. It is our action, and every action is representative of the state of the actor. Representative of the state of the actor. We are in the particular. In fact, until the तब तक ते- तब तक हाँ तब 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 जब तक until जब तक until mm, ego ego so Wolf, wolf. Shun. With actually bottom, bottom, bottom. Existing concern, existing concern, existing concern. Existing communities, micro, obstacle, bother, रुकावट, थोड़ा, हमारे रुकावट थोड़ा तो को सामना करना पड़ा तो सामने तो चलना तो very critical. बहुत ही नाजुक, बहुत ही गंभीर, बहुत ही नाजुक। Rather than that, fundamental shift.